Hello and welcome to part 10 of the Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. We're here at Pokemon Tower, or the Lavender Tower, however you want to call it. And we're going to first drop some repels. But of course our objective here is we're trying to climb to the very top in hopes of freeing the Marowak, the ghost Marowak, the deceased Marowak, and giving it, allowing it to return to its proper resting place. That's really what we're trying to do here. So let's just make sure, yep, we have the Silph Scope with us. We got some trainers along the way. It's funny that it seems like they're almost in need of a little bit of help. They're basically just trying to say, hey, you know, we've got this ghost in here, we're trying to dispel its spirit. And they're stopping us. All these channelers are stopping us left and right. So I think Infinity out front is a pretty good bet here. We're not going to get hit with any... Oh, I think Nightshade actually can hit normal Pokemon. Ah, what a bummer. But we've got Psychic. We don't have to worry about getting licked. This area is usually a pain in the ass to deal with, in my opinion, just because you get paralyzed like every other turn. You gotta carry like 30 paralyzed heals. But with Infinity out front, if all they can hit us with is Nightshade, maybe they can hit us with Confuse Ray too. We don't have a whole lot to worry about there. So this will be a great experience for Infinity. The nice thing about Nightshade too is, of course, we don't have to worry about it critting our Pokemon since it does a fixed amount of damage. We will want to heal up every so often. So it looks like we can get hit with Confuse Ray. That kind of sucks. Or maybe save some Psychics if we can. Nice. Okay. Luckily for us, we got plenty of repels. I would like to hit all the trainers in here just to maximize the amount of experience we can get. And this is really Infinity's time to shine. The only other time we're gonna, you know, go up against ghost Pokemon and have Infinity be able to sort of take most of the attacks is when we go up against Agatha in the Elite Four. Which, by the way, I didn't catch this while I was playing, but in my run of Pokemon Gold, I kept calling Karen Agatha, and I kept swearing that Karen carried a team of ghost Pokemon. In fact, she carries a team of dark Pokemon, and yes, her name is Karen, not Agatha. Agatha is in this generation of games, so I must have just gotten them confused, but I was set straight, and I learned from my mistakes. You got good HP. This should take up a fair bit of the episode, probably at least half. After the Pokemon Tower, we get the Poke Flute, and that will allow us, of course, to get past the two Snorlaxes that reside west of Celadon and south of Lavender. So perhaps we can... I'm not sure if we can go either way. We'll probably just go west of Celadon. I think that's the kind of intended route, as far as I understand. That's a pain. Alright, we don't want to get Nightshaded. Yeah, we saw that coming. Of course, we were in killing range. Man, we're getting unlucky with that. It seems like, I don't know, it seems like when you, the player, get hit with Confuse Ray, you get hit in your confusion much more often than your opponent does when you confuse them. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I decided to go for the Ice Beam first here just to see how much it did. I also... I was also interested to see if we could get the Freeze. Oh, we're a crit. Yeah, that works too. We take those. Oh, nice. An elixir. Oh, a lot of items in here. Oh, wow. That is the washing machine. Allow me to take care of that. Okay, sorry about that. That was that was a bit of imbalance in the loads there. But we back. Yeah, it's really nice to not be licked in this context. Hello. I wonder if when they were designing the Pokemon Tower, they were like, shit, we didn't come up with any other ghost Pokemon besides Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. I wonder if their original intention was that, like, this is kind of a crazy theory, but just that, like, all ghost Pokemon, like, were Ghastly. Like, Ghastly is kind of just what happens when a Pokemon dies, so to speak. Come to think of it, it is never really explained exactly what ghost Pokemon are. I don't think it's Pokemon that have died. That doesn't really satisfy me as an answer. I'm not sure that that's quite on the mark. Oh, nice. We have that little healing room to regenerate our PP. That's going to be great. We're running low on Psychics and Ice Beams. I wonder if the crit mattered there. That's a little creepy. I think I'll keep it. Thank you. Okay, our first Haunter. Haunter's pretty creepy in this game, this sprite. Hello. Yeah, this is definitely a point where the first generation doesn't exactly shine on creativity. I mean, I'm okay with fighting the Ghastlies. I mean, it's great. It's great for Infinity. We're 1 and 2 shotting them with Psychic and then finishing off with Ice Beam. And we resist Lick. If only we resisted Confuse Ray. Is that the second nugget we found in here? No, I was thinking of the nugget we found in the previous episode in the game corner. Yeah, that's right. Alright, we're gonna play smarter this time. Go for probably just 2 Psychics, although it is a lower level. Who knows, if we're lucky we can one-shot it with a crit. Ooh, special fell. Maybe we will use an Ice Beam. God, I love being able to know exactly how much the ghost or the enemy Pokemon's gonna do to us, and knowing exactly, you know, like 100% that we will be surviving a particular hit. Excuse me, we were just after that item. Yeah, they're... Are these channelers or demons? It's a little creepy to put in a kid's game. One was like, I want your soul. This one's like, give me your blood. It's a little screwed up. It's a wonder we're well adjusted in today's day and age. Maybe we're not. One of these days we're going to be able to one-shot without a crit. And then one of these days, even farther in the future, we're going to be able to outspeed a Ghastly. Nice, we've gotten real lucky. We haven't hit ourselves in our confusion once in like a bunch of turns. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that was the last turn of confusion. Alright. Yeah, we've gotten good luck. I guess the game heard my cries earlier, talking about how it felt unbalanced. I guess it is all just random. It's like you remember the negative times more than the positive times when, you know, we get confused for like 3 or 4 battles in a row and we don't hit ourselves once, versus the time we get confused once in a battle and hit ourselves 3 or 4 times. At the end of the day, it's probably pretty balanced. I just don't know. I don't know the statistics on it. I also don't trust Gen 1 games to get anything statistical right. There are just too many glitches. So for the Mommy Marowak, we're gonna just let Clone take that on. I'm gonna throw down another repel. And we can hopefully use the escape rope to get out of here. Make that a little bit quicker. Not that we're in a rush, but it's not particularly interesting to just watch me walk down all these sets of stairs. I'm interested in the actual percentage for Gen 1 for which confusion will hurt yourself. I love that. It makes you pick up the rare candy to actually get to this point. It's pretty funny. It's the only time I can think of where an item is actually blocking your way like that in a Pokemon game. I mean, there may be others. I can't think of one. All right, let's get Clone out there out front. Be gone, intruders. So this says from Gen 1. The chance to hurt yourself in your confusion is 50%. In Gen 7, it is reduced to 33%. The damage done is as if the Pokemon attacked itself with a 40 power typeless physical attack, without the possibility of a crit. That's important. That's real important. Alright. And the Marowak has departed to the afterlife. That's great. So now we've just got a few rockets to take care of. The rockets are always behind some shady shit, man. Messing with the Cubone and the Marowak like that. That just makes me mad. We'll prepare for some fights against Zubats and Raticates. Be able to take out the Zubats pretty easily with Ice Beams and or Psychics. We might also have some Grimers and Coughings coming up. I don't like the battle against the Raticates though. They definitely scare me a little bit. I just don't want to get hit with one of those moves like it's a Hyper Fang. I think Super Fang's the one that does exactly half your remaining HP. Then Hyper Fang is just like a pretty darn hard hitting move. It's a little scary. Nice, we get to fight a Golbat. Oh, that's a beautiful sprite, isn't it? It also makes Golbat look like the size of a Dragonite. That's hilarious. Alright. One nice thing about confusion in this game is if you hurt yourself, it doesn't waste PP. Alright, there's our karma from our string of successes earlier. Should be it. Yes. All right, this is great. We wanted recover. And if I remember correctly, it was Tri-Attack, Ice Beam, recover. Was it Swift for the last move? I'd rather recover than Swift. So I'm gonna override Swift. I think that that's kind of funny. They get all salty and walk off like that. I don't have a ton of PP left, but Infinity's been getting some good levels. We're gonna switch into Zip Zap for the Drowsy. Yeah, it looks like this tower will take us right to the end of the episode. Wow. His Pokemon must really not like him. Bummer. Bummer times 2. So that just reminded me, if Confusion is hitting yourself with a 40 power typeless move, it must take your own attack and defense into consideration, right? So if you have a really high attack and really low defense, hurting yourself in your Confusion might hurt you a lot more. I don't like that. We're going to switch out so as not to receive the brunt of a... Oh! Or we're just going to one-shot the Rattata. We will be switching out for the Raticate. One last Zubat? We can take care of that. Right, Infinity? And just like that, the Pokemon Tower has been secured from the rockets. I think I did get away with that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh. Hey, Mr. Fuji. We did come to save me. Oh, we didn't even have to use the escape rope. Great. So you're going to give us the Poke Flute, right? So I'm not going to do the Snorlax battles on camera since we're not trying to catch them. I'm just going to take care of them. I'll probably also end up taking care of the trainers along the way to Fuchsia City. So the next time we meet, we will be in Fuchsia City, hopefully ready to take on Koga. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.